Hi everyone, it's Nikki from Permaculture Gardens at growmyownfood.com. Today and this whole week we are doing live streaming on different social platforms like Facebook about weed identification and actually the benefits of some weeds in your garden. So join me as we scout around my garden. And I will turn this over here. So here's currently our garden is very abundant right now. Give you a little bit of a garden tour later once we identify the weeds and see if anybody comes on. We have some pawpaws coming, and actually I thought that we would be ready to harvest these even though they're cracking this week, but they are going to be harvested probably in September, my husband Dave says. All a buzz here. You can hear the cicadas in the background, you can see the butterflies. Okay, so this is an early morning broadcast, but I will go ahead and tell you about our weed ID of the day. Yesterday I did a live stream on Instagram about lamb's quarters, and today I'm going to be doing one on dandelions and lamb's quarters because this is Facebook Live, so you might have missed that info. So dandelion greens are often looked upon as a scourge in suburban landscapes, lawns, right? We round them up with Roundup and try to annihilate them, and actually they're really beneficial for you because dandelions have more nutrition in them than spinach or broccoli. They are a detoxifying green. They cleanse the liver. They are high in vitamin K, high in fiber, high in antioxidants. They help protect bones, and they are high in vitamin A and C as well. Thank you for the thumbs up. And so we're gonna go and look around the garden and try to see if we can find any dandelion greens here. They're usually more predominant in, you can see they're around the whole year, most of the year, but you can see them most of the time during the spring because they're the first flowers to bloom. And here I have a dandelion, and dandelion, the word dandelion comes from the French word Dandelion, which means the teeth of the lion because of their jaggedy edge green. So I'm actually going to harvest some of these because they're also supposed to help you in, they're anti-diabetic. And I have now pre-diabetes, so I just want to make sure that I get them. You want to get the younger dandelion greens for your salads and the older big broad dandelion greens, if I can find any here, for, yes, spot the dandelion. You want to use the older dandelion greens for cooking down. So there we go, spot the dandelion, and I'm on a dandelion hunt. So once again, if you missed it, the benefits of dandelion greens are enormous. I would say like it's number one among the greens because it is, in a sense, really a dynamic accumulator, what we call a dynamic accumulator in permaculture, which means its roots go way down in the soil and they mine the soil for nutrients, and that comes up. Similarly, if you are seeing dandelion on a sprayed lawn, you do not want to get those dandelion because they will be mining the sprayed chemicals that would seep into their soil. So these dandelion greens here would be high in A, vitamin K, potassium, minerals like calcium, so they protect your bones, vitamin C, they're detoxifier, they are very good in digestion. If you have digestion problems, if you have liver problems, this is the vegetable, the weed vegetable. What is a weed? But a plant whose benefits have yet to be extolled, right? This is the go-to green for any health problems, digestive problems, blood problems that you have. However, there is a green, and I'm going to talk about it briefly here. I'm going to harvest it as well. It's also dominant in North American soils, and it is lamb's quarters. And this is also really good to eat in salads. Oh, actually, no. Do not put this in salads. Cook this down with onions and garlic, because lamb's quarters, and I better take a picture before I harvest it. Lamb's quarters, I believe, have oxalic acid in them, but they are very beneficial in vitamin. They're about the same amount of nutrition as spinach, beets, and Chenopodea family. Spinach, beets, and I'm missing one other thing. Spinach and beets, because they're of the same family. So lamb's quarters are close cousins of spinach and beets because they're in the Chenopodea family, so their nutrition profiles are similar. High in iron, I believe, and then they can be cooked down sauteed with butter and shallots and garlic, and that would make a nice, companion. Like, you should always have companion greens to your meals, right? To help you. But if you have liver problems, you do not want to eat that too much. You can still eat it. Lamb's quarters. Dandelions are the ones to go to. So back again to the dandelions. And if you have any questions at all, hi Jamie! Oh my goodness. So if you want to Jamie, if you want to harvest the gardens tomorrow at Rolling Ridge, I'm not going to make any big announcement on email, but if you want to come, I'm going to try to be there in the morning at 8:30. If you have any questions at all about these two greens, go ahead and type in the chat box or shoot us an email at permaculturegardens@gmail.com. Visit growmyownfood.com to learn more about gardening, organic gardening, permaculture gardening. And I will leave you with a panoramic view of our current garden. There we go. These are our squash and cucumber growing up, or trellising here, which I hope to put into the school as well, because these things are very stable, very hard to install, but hopefully with some manpower we can do that in the school. And other greens that we have growing, this is okra, this is a blueberry that's dying, this is a mystery, oh no, that's a beans. These are beans. Lots of kale here, and it's being attacked by some bugs, but we've harvested a lot of them already. Lots of kale. And you can hear the buzz around. These are our echinacea flowers, very good for preventing sickness as well. Immunity booster. This is rhubarb. Strawberries. A pear tree that's not really blooming, and gooseberries, gummy berries, and I'll end with this comfrey, which we also have in the school, tomatoes that are not yet red. But I'll end with a shot of our pawpaw trees that we're really excited to grow this year and that we hand pollinated. So pawpaws, again, are the largest Native American fruit. They grow in the shade. So even though it's shady in our backyard, they still survive. They're pollinated by flies and something called a zebra swallowtail butterfly, which we saw for the first time this year, but we hand pollinated this to make sure that we got crop. All right, so I'll leave you with that scene and my face, I guess. I'll try to Facebook Live again tomorrow. It depends what time, probably a little later in the day. I have a babysitter right now, so I can do it. But thank you all, and we hope if you have any weed today, like this week is Weed ID week at Permaculture Gardens, so join us on this weed hunt and see what weeds you can find in your own backyard. Bye-bye.